What advice do you have for Japanese companies trying to go to the US? Like,
Um,
because we're always, uh, I think we have a tendency whenever we have people connected to Japan, it's like, this is how you deal with Japanese people. But
right.
I would also want advice for Japanese people to be like, this is how you deal with Western
Right.
business. What can they do better?
I think this is something that I feel quite strongly about.
Mm.
And I might irritate a few people by being a bit too straightforward about this, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Go right ahead.
I think the Japanese way of occurring business works really well in Japan. It's a high context culture. However, this does not translate very well in America, for example. Um, I've spoken to many different parties involved in healthcare, especially in like the investment, M&A, and BD front, going from like investors, mega pharma individuals, business development individuals, and then VCs as well. And there's just one really common pattern in these scenarios. Oftentimes, top level Japanese biotech will head to bio, for example, in Boston, look for investment. They'll shake a few hands, have a few really nice conversations. And from the Japanese perspective, they think they've done a really successful job. Great BD, start of a relationship. From the American perspective or the Western perspective, it's just a handshake and a hello, no real progress with business. And it's because the two parties involved are reading the scenario completely differently. What I would advise, Japanese healthcare professionals going to the West for investment is either, and I don't necessarily suggest doing this, but take a few coaching lessons, learn the art of the deal and how to negotiate aggressively in the West, because that aggression, or at least assertive negotiation or fast-paced negotiation, is going to go really far.
Oh,
But
I'm loving this.